Yo, what's poppin', everybody? How y'all doing out there today? Welcome back to the podcast, another episode of Caffeine and Green with your man, Conor Cardenas. And before we get into it today, man, I just want to give a huge shout out to the title sponsor of Caffeine and Green, which is 7 Seas Roasting Company, coming straight out of San Diego, my home roaster. Now, what makes this roastery so sick is that we get to work with these farmers. We're not just getting these coffees, we're working with them directly and making sure that everybody's taken care of. So we're not taking care of just the consumer, we're taking care of that farmer as well. So it's really awesome. We get to showcase these coffees. Now, full transparency, I am the head roaster at 7 Seas. But regardless, you know that the coffee that I'm giving you is straight fire, yo. So if you head over to the website, 7seasroasting.com, use my code C and G at checkout, you're going to get 3 bags of coffee for $30. That's an amazing deal because 2 bags of coffee is essentially $32. So you're getting a bag for free. It's a no-brainer. So you can go over to the website, choose from any of the coffees that we have, like our dark Guatemala, which is chocolatey and it's full-bodied and it's a little bit of our dark roast. And it's just, we have other options. We have a Peruvian, we have our Lao coffees, the Fodom Quan, our new Lao, and Setapung as well. So we got options, people. So use that coffee code C and G at checkout, and you'll be good. My guest today, True Skateboard Mag. They are an online publication run by my man Tommie Zam and Carl Carpentier. These are some homies. Tommie's in San Diego, Carl's in Orange County. They're killing it. They're doing something that's pretty unique, I thought. A online publication only, as print is kind of running its course with skateboard mags at least. Either way, it's they're having a 9-year anniversary, so I wanted to have them on the show and talk about that. It's gonna be next Friday, and I'm really pumped about it, y'all. So if you really want to hear about some skateboarding and come out and just show some love for these guys with passion, then this podcast for you. Shout out to the homies, Tommie, Carl. This your time to shine, homies. Let's go. Give me caffeine and green. It's your boy Connor. What's good? Good. Caffeine and green. And we are live. True Skateboard Magazine. We have Tommie. Tommie, what's your last name?
Zam, Z-A-M.
Z-A-M, okay. And then we have Carl Carpentier.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome to Caffeine and Green, gentlemen.
Cheers, brother.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Oh, where's it at? Cheers, boys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. I love having skateboarding guests on the show because I get to just relive the best part of my life every single time I talk about skateboarding. So, yes,
Nice.
Welcome to the show. I'm really happy to have you on. I usually just get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that I got really excited about having you on for was that you guys are having your 9-year anniversary party.
Mm-hmm.
You had an art show this past Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're about to have a video premiere and then the art show again next Friday.
Yes.
Yep.
And then what was the third event?
The third one is a foundation for Lakai Breeze Foundation. It's going to be an art show. And when you go there, all the proceeds, all the sales go to the foundation to help out. Let me see help out. I'm trying to think what it's called. Let me pull it up here real quick. Apologize on that.
Good.
On the cystic, I don't know how you say that, Carl.
Cystic fibrosis.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Cystic fibrosis?
Yeah, so
Damn.
that's what his son has. So all the sales and everything goes to that to help out that foundation.
Wow, that's friggin' rad. That's super sick.
So that's on the 25th.
Okay. So you're pretty much doing stuff almost the entire month.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, I mean, I guess it might as well be the entire month. But that was really exciting to me. And you guys we were just talking about this when you guys walked in, that you knew Elliot Murphy,
Mm-hmm.
who I know, and then who else has parts in the new video?
Well, the video that we're playing is called True Skateboard Mag Live Show. So what it is a David Letterman version of skateboarding.
David Letterman?
Yeah, like a David Letterman version of skateboarding.
Okay.
And so we have like interviews and live music, and I'm the host for it. And so what we do is We interview the guys. They play videos. We have news and events. So we have like videos and stuff like that people send us or companies send us. But on this episode, for episode 6, we have Elliot Murphy. Elliot Murphy's going to premiere his pro part. So nobody's seen his pro part at all. So Mike York was like, yo, I'm keeping the pro part just for you. So if nobody else, Asher, nobody's going to have it, just you. I said, all right, cool.
Damn. So you're gonna be the premiere for that Elliot Murphy part to basically drive the numbers of views and get your subscribers up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's fucking rad.
But the coolest thing is Sammy Batista.
Dude, okay, yeah, that's the other thing. I knew there was another dude that, I mean, I don't personally know him, but I know who he is. Like, if you know anything about early skateboarding, especially 2000s, late 90s, it's like Sammy Batista was the switch kickflip, backside tail slide, 1 foot, and like, loses his mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Switch God, the original Switch God, before the other dude from DGK.
Oh, yeah. Stevie, right?
Keelan Dad.
Keelan Dad,
There we go. Yeah.
But now, with this one is, we did an interview for him. This was the interview before he did the one with 9 Club. But with this one, we have 5 minutes of unseen footage that was never put into Shorty's video Guilty.
Yes.
So this is like 5 minutes of footage of him just being a young jit.
A young what?
Young jit.
Jit?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Little kid.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what's a young jit?
Sorry, I'm a little bit East Coast guy, you know.
Okay. That's cool. So it's Sammy Bautista, unseen 5 minutes of footage.
Yep.
You have Elliot Murphy's Roller Horror.
Roller Horror, yeah.
Roller Horror pro part.
Yeah.
And then
we have Cody Pennefather, who rides for Chris Lambert's company called ESP Skateboards. It's called Encinitas Skate Posse.
Yeah. Shout out Encinitas.
So he has his own video. And then Norman Woods' band, Grim Music.
Norman Woods?
Yeah, it's Grim Son.
Hell yeah. Norman's the homie. He's sick as fuck.
Oh, you do. He has mad pop.
Dude, I seen him grind like a head high ledge. And I said that right. Head high. Norman, you listen to this. It was head high on Instagram. It was like a no slide, right? I was like, jeez. Let me just no slide your face real quick.
Mad pop.
He could easily do it too.
Yeah. So Grim Son. So we got their music. They played a couple songs on there. And it was filmed at Laguna. Was it Laguna?
Laguna Beach Beer Company.
Sick.
And what location was that at?
Rancho Mission Viejo. That's where the actual brewery is.
Okay, that's where you were. That's where you live, right?
Close to there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
really
Cool.
Close to there. And then they have another spot in Laguna Beach, another brewery, but that's more like the restaurant.
Okay. Dude, that's so you film an episode and then you show it. You like.
Well, this is gonna be our first time doing a premiere for it.
Oh, okay.
So
Hell
we usually just drop it on E360 TV. That's on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. It's like a streaming network.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are on like a legit ass network?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wow. That's fucking tight.
So yeah, that's it on that, and then we usually just drop it on air. Carl has his own show too that he hosts.
Own show?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking
Yeah,
sick.
so I got a show called Roast Beef, and it's like where skateboarders love to eat before or after skateboarding.
Okay.
So just think like Anthony Bourdain, but in the skateboard culture.
All right.
So I think it's like a cool way to show other skaters or people like, hey, these are where these guys eat. Check it out.
Kind of making it, I guess if you will, kind of like a skate maps, but for food spots, like legit
like
spots, like that maybe the locals only like a local spot,
Yeah.
like Anthony Bourdain. He finds the spots that nobody knows about. You're like, Maria's Tacos right there on 63rd. Yeah, that's the spot.
For like
Not the
example.
one with the brown door, the one with the blue door.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Especially like we show like them skating too. We have skate clips first where we go on a skate mission and then we'll go eat. So last episode, 2 episodes ago we did with Scott DeCenzo, and we skated in Mile Square Park. You know where that's at?
No.
It's in Orange County.
Okay.
It's got these ledges. So
Here, let me get. There you go.
so skating distance from there is a Turkish restaurant.
Sick.
So for people out there skating Mile Square Park, you know, if they get hungry, they be, oh, remember that Scott DeCenzo episode, roast beef? There's a spot right down the street. Let's go eat there, you know?
Sick. And do you also do maybe like affordable stuff? So, skaters are on a budget, right? So if you like maybe homie only has $1 or he has like $5 and be like, yeah, you can actually get some good ass food at this Turkish spot for like that $375 meal plus tax, $4.89, son. Let me get that $5, you know, like something like that.
Yeah.
But is it like that too, or is it just all together?
It's all together.
Okay.
We haven't broken it down to prices yet.
Yeah. So I immediately start like, all right, so what about this one?
Yeah. That's good to have though.
Yeah, like maybe like the Skaters 99-cent menu, real quick, the Express.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah, balling on a budget.
Yep.
That's fucking tight. So is that what you guys do full time?
No.
No.
No. We do this for the love of it.
Fuck yeah.
We do it for love.
True skate. That's what I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean I think that's why I fuck with skateboarding and fuck with skateboarders in general, is because dude, most people who are doing it, it's not like, oh dude, if I do this, I'm gonna win the 9 club. Or I'm gonna win, like, what do you get like a score for the 9 club. That's what it right?
Yeah.
So there's that, and then there's like, dude, there's contest skaters, but most of the time those are the only dudes making like grip loads of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then everybody else is just doing it because it's straight up for the love. Like, how'd you break your ankle? Skating. You getting paid? No. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, that's skateboarding is forever. Dude, I have my Skate and Destroy, and then I have my fucking First Love.
I like that 44. That's
Dude,
sick,
yeah,
man.
Route 44 for
Yeah.
life, son. I fucking took that shit so serious.
Nice.
Matt was the only dude. Like, everybody was cool. No shade being thrown by any shops. When I was trying to get on a shop down here for 10 years ago, whenever, it was like PD, Willie's Workshop, or Route 44, and I was like pretty set on Willie because I knew Willie. I fuck with Willie. He's tight. Know the fam. But I walked into Route 44 because I just thought they were so fucking raw.
Yeah.
And I walked in and Matt was like, I've seen your animal style parts. I was like, sick. He's like, do you have a shop sponsor? And I was like, no. And I was like, I'm looking for one. He's like, you can ride for us right now? I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Hell yes. My dad was there and shit. I was all,
You were like this, fuck yeah.
yeah, dude, I was so pumped. I left out of Route 44 straight from Matt. Like, couple shirts, like a hoodie, and like a bunch of stickers. Bro, you better believe I was like stickering up everything at that point. I was like, Route 44 for life, fool.
Represent.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Scooter, my homie Scooter, shout out Scooter. He fucking tatted this in his garage at Brandon Perlson's house. I don't know if you guys know them, but Brandon Perlson works at Route 44 for fucking ever, and he's just the sickest Washington street skater that you'll ever see. Like, his 1 minute run around that park is like better than any pro I've ever seen skate that place.
That place is gnarly.
Dude, he does not fuck around. I'm talking like warm up. Like, he'll pump around the I don't know if you like when you come in and you can like roll in and go over the nipple and then like turn around and then pump and go forward into the big walls.
Yeah.
He fucking will shoot out of like one of the small like corners where you're about to pump and hit one of the barriers, like backside wall ride. Just like come down, and then he goes and hits that crazy quarter pipe, and he fucking like will disaster it or something. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you just like, just like watch him? Like, dude, I don't even want to skate this place no more.
Probably
Fuck
padless
it.
too, huh?
Dude, oh, easy. I'm talking like steezy too, Dickies, or he'll have like Dickies shorts on, like tube socks and some Chucks, and then sometimes if he's wearing like a hoodie, he'll wear like a Route 44 hoodie when he was like younger. And dude, he looked so fucking badass. It was like, he was my favorite dude to watch there. It was like, what? How you? Him and Tom Grom would skate, or Tom Remillard, sorry, I fucking Tom.
Yeah.
We went there one time. We were going on a route trip, and it was supposed to be like Tom, Brandon, Zach Dowdy, all those dudes, and we're about to go on this trip, and fucking that rained or something, but we were skating Washington Street before, and like I was standing next to Tom. We just see Brandon doing this like warm up line. I was like, dude, what? I looked at him. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, dude, I don't even know. I was like, I don't even know, dude. He's like, you know, but
Yeah.
either way.
Dang.
So how did you guys like tell me your stories? That was one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, because like I don't know you guys.
Okay.
And I thought, like, fuck yeah, you guys have a skate mag. It's all digital. I checked into everything, and it's all online, and print is essentially dead. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Transworld
Pretty
just
much.
kind of went under. R.I.P. Transworld.
Yeah.
Thrasher's like the only skate print mag now, right?
That's it.
I think there's a couple extra.
Oh no, there's low
Maybe
carb.
like the Canada. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
low carb.
low card, and then like there's
Juice, I think.
Juice.
is that the Canadian one?
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
so. Oh
There's
no, Juice is the HB one, ain't
Yeah,
it?
Orange County.
Orange
Or
County.
I think.
And then there's Concrete.
Oh damn!
I think
that was
no, I
stupid.
think Concrete still is. I'm not sure.
There's still some out there.
There's some.
some out there. Maybe some like.
but the main big ones is Thrasher. That's like the big,
Dude, yeah.
huge one. You know?
I mean, Thrashers. I mean, I loved Transworld. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, my first mag, skate mag ever was the Upside Down issue with Matt Mumford, Smith grinding
Oh, I
El
remember
Toro.
I remember that.
And then you turned it over, and it was upside down. So they printed half one way, the half the other. And I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Gnarly.
It was so sick. But why did you guys do this? How did you guys meet? You know,
We'll let you talk, Carl.
What, do you want to talk about how we started this thing, or when we met?
start from the beginning. How'd you guys meet?
All right, so
I'll let him tell his story first.
Okay, his version.
Your version.
I pretty much grew up in Orange County skating, and then like after like high school, I was living in Corona, which was super hot and smelled like cow dookie for like a couple years with my parents, and I was like, I'm out of here, dude. I can't handle this heat no more. So I said, I want to bounce down to Pacific Beach.
You went from Corona to PB?
Yeah.
Oh
shit. So my friend was already living there, and he's like, "You can stay with me." I'm like, "I don't have any money." He's like, "You can crash there until you find a job and stuff." I'm like, "All right."
Sick.
So I told my parents, "I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go down. I'll work, go to pay for my college, and do all that, and try to skate at the same time." But then ended up just pretty much just partying all the time. And after work, didn't want to really skate,
Oh damn! No more skating, just partying.
Well, I'd skated, but it wasn't like, oh, I gotta skate like hard all the time because I'm sponsored, and
Yeah.
like I make a video part all the time. Kind of got over that, and then one day my homie Steve Bowie and I were like at 7-Eleven right there in PB next to the beach, right by the lifeguard towers.
Right by PD.
Yeah, right by Pacific Drive.
Okay.
And my homie and I bought some 40 ounces, and we're walking out, and then we see this tall, lanky, skinny white dude walking by too. And I think Tommie was like, "What up?" I'm like, "What's up?" And I don't know, what'd you say? Like,
I was like, "You want to party?"
yeah, I was like, "You want to go party with?" I'm like, "All right." Me and Steve were like, "All right, let's do this."
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's rad.
That's pretty much how we first met. Huh?
You didn't even know him? Like, you'd never even seen him
No.
around the block? Nothing?
And I was like, "Let's party."
But
I was like, "I got a house up here called a DQ house, infamous DQ house in PB," and it was like basically like everybody lived there. Like it was a skate house. Like Sheffy lived there. This guy lived there. Like everybody lived there back in the day.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're with the dudes who were kind of getting after it at that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So, okay. Sick. So you took him to the house, and then the rest is history, kind of thing.
Yeah, we've been
Pretty much.
homies for 20 plus years. Been married.
Damn.
We'll rephrase that. We've been married for 20 plus years.
He's my second wife now.
Dude, that's hella funny. I bet.
That's
Dude,
what
you
my
guys
wife says. Your wife's calling.
This is what your wife says?
Oh man,
That's fucking tight. So then you guys have been, moved on with life, and
Yeah.
what started True Skateboard Mag?
Well, see, I'm originally from Pensacola, Florida. That's where I'm originally from.
Sick.
So I grew up with like Markovich. I grew up with like Scott Stanton. Jamie Thomas used to. Well, we don't claim him from Florida, but he's from Alabama, Dothan, Alabama. So he used to drive down with Chad Foreman and all those dudes. So we used to skate all the time. So when when I was out in high school, I kind of was like, I'm over Pensacola. I flew out to San Diego with $1,000 in my pocket and a plane ticket. Moved out there, not knowing anybody. Not had a cousin and her husband, and out there I never met in my life, and just lived with them. And then that's how I met like Carl and all the PD heads and stuff like that and everything. Because I remember my first time there, Rob Deerdick, the Alien Workshop house, was right behind my cousin's house. And then I went down to PD one day, and Rob was like, "Here, put my board together. If you put it and get it done in like 10 minutes, you get to have my board, or 5 minutes or something like that." And I'm like over here like, "Oh shit, that's Rob Deerdick, dude."
Yeah.
And then Elliot, you remember Elliot?
yeah.
So he was like, "Dude, Rob wants you to do it fast, dude." So he was like, "Okay." So I knocked it out quick, and Rob was like, "Here's your board." So I became homies with Rob. That's how I became homies with Rob. And then I met people and then lived in their houses. And then I worked at a place called Dairy Queen that was on Mission Boulevard in PB. And there was a house for rent. It was like, I think it was like $600 or $800 back in 90.
Yeah, back in those days. That was
Like 93, 94, it was like $600, $800. And so I met a couple homies. They moved in, and that's how it came to the DQ house. It was like the
Sick.
party house. Like I mean, Carl will tell you, dude, it was like party 24/7.
Love it. Love it.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah.
Dude, we had a homeless dude come in and clean our yard and stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah. If you're a true skateboarder, we had that house. It was called the Mohawk House. It was over on the 70th and El Cajon.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I know exactly what you mean. So, yeah, that's why I'm just like, yes, tell me more. This is awesome. We didn't have like that caliber of skateboarders, but we definitely had the homie. I mean, everybody who was involved, all my animal style homies, dude, just put it all in a nutshell. We fucking had a party once, and my homie Hodge, that motherfucker right there, he. We somehow got the ottoman. Like there, you have a lazy boy, and then you have like the separate part of a lazy boy that had just like rolls that you could put your feet up on.
Yeah.
Got a fucking ottoman up on top of the roof, and that shit just rolled. He was like, do it, roll off the fucking roof. And,
no.
Dude, he did it. And like my homie little Eric, he was like the only one left in the house, and everybody's outside of the house, and they're do it, fuck yeah, just fucking right there. And dude, he rolled off, and little Eric was coming. We're like, no, and Eric was like coming out the door, ottoman rolling off, and Hodge just fucking bails it. Middle of the air, and then just like lands in the front yard, just like rolls, and Eric jumps back. He's like, what the fuck? And we're like, oh man. We got it all on video. I'll show you guys.
Dude, that's so good.
Fucking tight.
Well, I wish we had videos back in the day, but
dude,
we had videos, man. It would be pretty insane. But.
So did you since you had grown up skating with Jamie, did you like he lived in PB, right, with Deerdick and like a couple other people, didn't he?
Yeah, back in the day there was like how many skate houses? There was a lot.
There's a bunch.
Yeah, there was like the Alien House up on Haynes. There was the Toy Machine down at the other end of Mission. There was like so many different skate houses. Back in those days, PB was like the hot spot for skateboarding. Like everybody lived out there.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
that was when Muska was.
Muska. Okay, that's
that was when Muska
first,
when he was on Toy Machine came down. Darren Navarrete when he first moved out there.
Dude, Brian Anderson in Welcome to Hell does a line. I know exactly what street in PB that's at.
Oh, it was sick to see Brian Anderson skate down the street, PB, dude.
Could you imagine just seeing Brian Anderson just skating down the street, do a fucking buttery ass tray flip, just like and some actions too, probably because that was probably at the time it was like on action.
Yep.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
No.
Circa popped up around then too.
Yeah, Circa. That was when DC.
Dude, no way. I'm feel way old if that was Circa.
That was when DC popped around too.
No, dude. DC, yes. Circa came around when Muska had the stash pocket. That was when I was in 8th grade, so I was 14. That had to have been 2000?
Somewhere
probably,
around there.
Yeah. Probably around then, yeah.
And Osiris was coming around too.
Yep.
Dude, well, I was going to say, do you know Smolik?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hung out there.
Oh yeah, I got stories of him.
Dude, I love Pete on the real. I know like Pete's Pete.
Yep.
And we actually do you guys know Steve Shipler?
That sounds familiar.
He owns Champs Lounge in Claremont.
Oh yeah.
And we'd all go there. It was like cuz he's a skateboarder. He fucking killed it. He was on San Diego. And shit, he had parts in like the on display videos and like Marius and Wes, all those dudes were coming up. You'd skate to like the most stony reggae, just fucking so gangster. But he owns this bar up there and in Claremont, and we fucking would hang out. He's like, dude, I'm starting a skate team, and you get like if you got a shot in a Champs shirt or whatever, it was like free beer.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, let me get that sweater.
I'm wearing it all the time,
dude. I wore that shit.
I want my free shot. I want my drinks, dude.
Dude, I was getting shit from like I was telling you from like Habitat and stuff like that. I would take a fucking photo and just throw Champs on over every other thing. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, no, dude, I show this to Steve, I'm getting free beer.
Yep.
I'm not getting any photo incentive. They might run it, but it's not going anywhere.
Yep.
Free beer.
Yeah. Nice sponsor right there.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all good, brother.
But okay, so now you guys, how did True come to fruition? Did you guys just through the years just talking about it?
Well, I moved back to Florida. I moved after the party life. I got caught up in the party life. I moved back to Florida and kind of just redo myself. And then I came back to San Diego and then went back to Florida. And second time I went back to Florida, I worked for a skate brand that didn't last long. And then I opened up a skate shop in St. Pete, Florida for a little bit, for about 5 years. And then when the comedy hit, it kind of like crashed.
When what hit?
When the
economy?
Yeah, when the comedy hit,
yeah.
It crashed and everything. And then, make a short story didn't last long. But when I closed it, I was talking to Carl. Me and Carl were talking and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, he was like, shooting photos?
Yeah. I was shooting a lot of skate photos of like underground heads. And I moved back to Orange County because just too much going on in PB. Couldn't focus.
Yeah,
So
it happens.
So I was just shooting a lot of photos of like underground heads that are coming up, and then just sending them out to like skate magazines, see if they get published.
Sick.
And wasn't really getting any love, not too much love, maybe like here and there with the small mags, but nothing with like the bigger magazines. And then I was like, oh. And then Tommie and I started talking. Like, he's like, let's start our own thing. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Sick.
And then we started researching like what kind of paper we're gonna put it on. I was going through all this like researching, like, oh man, this paper, maybe we'll just use like the coupon paper, like, you know, those grocery
That would be
grocery store,
sick.
you know?
Yeah.
Newspaper style. Let's like do that.
And then I was like,
And
no, what's to do online?
Yeah, and then we're like, we have no money. We can't do anything really. And then he said, let's do it online.
Because I told him back 9 years ago, I was like, dude, paper's gonna die, man. Paper's it's not
Yeah.
gonna last long. And this was 9 years ago when the only thing that was left, I told him, was Slap. That's when
Yep.
Slap left, and then online, I was like, dude, let's just do online.
Let's just do our own thing. You know, forget trying to get love from other people. Let's just give love to other people.
There you go.
So what we do now is we help all the underground heads and other pros too. But I think our main focus was helping other people come up.
Dude, I resonate with that so much because that's exactly why I started the show. 100%. I wanted to give love to the people that I know, or like people who are out there hustling, making moves.
Mm-hmm.
And what used to, like, as you're saying this to me, I'm like, oh, fuck it, yes.
Feel it,
Like,
right?
that's what I'm saying. That's like why I'm so happy you're here. That's so sick. That's so sick. Well, fuck yeah, dude. So then, you know, what was the thought process past that point? Was it, damn, you know, were you guys just like hyping on the first one, like, oh, this is gonna be so fucking sick, or was it like first one didn't really take off, second one was like, oh, maybe a little momentum, or like,
I don't think I really had any expectations. I was just doing it for the love of it.
Let's
Just do it and then just keep on going, keep on learning. You know, we're still learning actually. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have to adapt with the times. Being an online publication only,
Mm-hmm.
you're learning on the fly as technology is developing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, when 9 years ago, when we first started it, we had a guy that worked for the military, and he builds like websites on the side. And he was a homie, skated. I mean, that's when I was living in Florida when we started. It was started in Florida, but it also started over here too. So it was me and Carl just working back and forth, trying to keep it going.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast, baby.
Coast to coast.
And
That's
so,
tight.
Yeah. From sunny to sunny.
There you go. Only places that matter.
So we had this guy to build it and everything, and then like one day he hit me up and he was like, "So, yeah, I gotta quit my side job because military found out and I can't do stuff." Because he built websites for military, does stuff for military.
Also, like build firewalls and
I
like.
have no idea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He wouldn't tell me, so he's
Yeah.
like, just threw everything in my lap and said, Here's WordPress, here's everything, blah, blah, blah. You learn on your own. And I'm like, fuck.
Figure it out.
Dude. And I only have a high school, diploma, man. I didn't go to college for this stuff, So I was like, dude, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's like, the website been through so many different phases and different like graphics and changes and stuff like that. I mean, I was going through all my old archives and stuff, and I was like, damn, I remember that one and stuff. So it took a while, I mean, it definitely to where it is now, it definitely took a while to build it where it is.
That's sick. I mean, are you guys both now happy where you're at right now and kind of set on what you're trying to put together? Or are you already thinking about the next phase of like what it's already going to develop in for like your next video premiere, art show, or?
For me, I'm just going with the flow.
Okay.
And,
Sick.
not trying to force anything. But we do have ideas that we constantly think about.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys schedule like months ahead, or is it kind of weekly? Like you have like projects in mind?
Tommie does that.
I handle that side.
Oh, is that? Dude, sick. You got super hyped when you said that.
I am the guy.
He drives the boat.
I drive the boat.
So you're more digital media type thing?
I'm more the underground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Behind the scenes.
So he's behind the scenes. So I hit him up. All right, Carl, this is what we're doing. What do you think? Okay, sounds great.
Sick.
Well, it's a little more challenging for me because I got a wife and 2 kids, so
Of
I'm
course.
just constantly busy and my other job, that supports the family. But I mean, yeah, Tommie he drives the ship.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So what does that entail then, Tommie?
Oh man, I do it all.
So you're just like reaching out to Steve Caballero and like dudes who like are sick as hell.
Yeah, I reach out to like Steve Caballero. I mean, I handle all the marketing, I handle all the social media, I handle everything. You know, like before, I mean, I handle all the hiring of. I hate saying hiring, firing, but we had like interns and people that were part of True for 9 years. That kind of like, I mean, Carl will tell you a story of one kid. We did a Red Bull event, and kid didn't show up for the camera.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he drove all the way out from the desert to be like second angle or no, just film the Red Bull contest at the what was that?
Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock Cafe in downtown SD.
The
Remember that?
double set or whatever it
Triple
was.
set Red Bull contest.
How long
It was
ago?
it was on the roof.
It was like
on a roof.
Yeah.
It was with Scheckler and all those guys. It was like 2000 something. I don't remember.
Anyway, so this kid wanted to be part of the crew and was like, "Hey, come on down, bring your gear."
Yeah.
And he shows up. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, dude? How's it going? Is it good?" I'm like, looking at his hands. There's nothing in his hands except for a cell phone. I'm like, "Where's your video camera at?" He's like, "Oh, it doesn't work." I'm on. I'm on, what are you doing here? He's like, I don't know. Well, I mean, you got that phone thing in your hand. Film with that. And he made it some stupid excuse, and I was like, forget it, dude.
What? Are you serious?
Dude, I could tell you the stories.
Just stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to go so he can fan out, you know.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when you're watching those dudes skate, it's
Yeah.
unreal. Like
Yeah.
the level of, I guess you could say, consistency.
Yeah.
Just for me, how consistent you are. You see dudes just throwing out backside flips over massive triple sets. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have to have that shit so dialed. Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
don't
break
get it.
yourself.
Dude.
So yeah, we would have like people like that, filmers and editors, but we branch out. So we have not just people in the United States, but people always from Israel that film and shoot photos for us too. So
Israel.
Yeah. Skateboarding in Israel's huge.
Really?
Dude, there's more skate parks being built in Israel than in the United States. It's no lie.
What?
Seriously.
Israel.
Yeah.
So how does that work? They have they have like a skate crew out there that is like just killing it in the Middle East.
Yeah. And so we have those guys. We have a guy that handles the Europe. Like he started his own little social media called True Skateboard Mag Europe. So he covers all Europe and stuff like that. So he sends us stuff and everything.
Did you guys okay that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like did he just start it on his own?
He started on his own. We're like, cool, do it.
Oh, what?
Because that's the point of us. We don't care. As long as you're having fun and shooting photos and supporting your skate scene, that's what we care about.
Okay. So then, but he would have no like influence on what you guys are putting out here.
Yeah, he'll post stuff that we post, put it on there, and then he'll find us interviews. Like I'll hit him up, say, hey, I need an interview in Europe, someone in Europe that's killing it. He'll send me the interview, everything, done deal.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass. I love Europe. Europe is so fucking chill.
Yeah,
I just
it is.
came back from Barcelona. That shit was so sick.
Yeah.
Dude, have you guys been there?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Dude, you have to go. I'm telling you, you can get some cheap ass tickets on the reel and just go out there, fucking chill beachside. Like, I mean, granted, you have the beaches here, but the beaches there are just like, I don't know. It's just a trip. When you look at the skyline at like Barcelona, when you go outside of the city and then go chill on the beach, their skyline compared to like, I don't know, Bay Area that has a pretty distinct skyline, or like New York City, their skyline has crazy shit. They have the La Sagrada Familia, which is this like crazy acid looking trip church that like you could see, and just like the skyline is insane. You're like, what the? Is that real? Like, you know, but then all the skate spots, dude.
Yeah. I like to skate those spots.
Dude,
That spot's
Macba.
just sick.
Macba is fucking tight.
Yeah, that looks dope.
Looks so much fun.
Dude, I can't really skate too much anymore. I can't jump down shit no more, like at all. If I have to like save the impact stuff. So like I'll play basketball sometimes, you know, that after like an hour, 2 hours, it'll start like, okay, this is worth it now because it doesn't hurt as bad. But I was like looking at the stairs. It's like, dude, I got it. It's like a 6 stair, whatever the small ass set is there that fulls do lines. I was like, I can ollie this. Come on, like what the fuck? I was like talking shit to myself. Like, you used to be able to inward heel flip, big ass shit. What the hell? You can't even ollie this now. You're weird. I was like, I walked away from my own shit talk. Like, I'm right. I can't jump down.
You're like, you throw your board, like you put your head down, like damn.
I'm gonna go skate this manual pad.
Let's get this little red curve real quick.
Dude, can you frontside slappy?
I haven't done those in a while.
Can you do it?
a long time ago.
Bro, I wish I could. I never figured that one out. I can do backside, no problem. Backside 5-0s, like so fun. But front side, I would always just like jam my nose and look like a dumbass. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I just can't like. Oh no, you know, people who can't see, but I'm like trying to do it. If you're a skateboarder, you know what I'm saying. It's like you're trying to like fucking shred it. I can't describe it. You can't put it into words. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Talking about.
But so what for both of you? What got you into skateboarding? Like, what was the moment for you, Carl?
For me, this is back in Jersey, so that's where I was born.
Oh shit.
But yeah, a neighbor friend and I found some plastic boards that had like the roller skate wheels on it. Maybe we even found some roller skates too and took those apart and put them together, you know, found the good parts of each thing and put them together so it worked.
Damn.
And we would just skate down the driveway on our butts, you know, roll down, not even really skate, just roll. And then one thing led to another, going down bigger hills, doing tandem things down big hills. And then next, you know, I'm moving out to Cali with my family. And then my cousins all have old school power boards and then doing the same thing. And then just one thing led to another, you know, just started standing up, kicking, and then ollie in, and kept on going. Now doesn't go as much.
Nah, I feel you. I actually had I was like, I don't know these guys, but so I was like, I don't know if they get my humor, but I was gonna be like, oh, you guys skate, so like that's cool. Skate. I was gonna like kind of act like a nerd. But I don't even skate. But then I was like, just stupid. I was like, that wouldn't be a good first impression. But that was like what I was just like, oh, I'll fuck with them right now. And then to be like, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't even skate. Like what?
Huh? You know what? What's going on here?
Do you even skate? But what about you, Tommie?
Like I said, I grew up in Pensacola, Florida. So, my dad and my brothers, my dad had like old wooden decks from back in the day when they skated up in Sharon, PA, Fiera, PA. That's where my parents grew up at. So in the shed they had like, you know, wooden decks with like roller skates, like old school wooden skates and stuff like that on it. And then my brother skateboarded, and then one of my middle brother, he skateboarded a lot, so I used to steal his board all the time, and then he used to beat the shit out of me just for stealing his board.
What?
So I mean, I didn't do tricks or nothing. I was just like what Carl said, to sit my ass on the board and just cruise down the sidewalk or something like that. But one day, my boy Arthur Adams, he killed it on the vert ramp. He skated with Scott Stanton and all those guys, and he like came up, knocked on my door, and was like, "Here." And I was like, "What is this?" He's like, "Oh, here's your board." It was like it was a Lance Mountain board with the guys running on it with Going Street Shadows and yo-yo wheels.
That was my first board.
That was that. See.
Wait, who gave you this board?
Arthur, my boy.
Oh, your boy Arthur. Okay.
Boy Arthur Adams gave me the board that he stole from somebody from YMCA to give to me.
Oh, damn.
He stole it from a YMCA.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's causing
To
some
give to
trouble
me.
there, huh?
But he was my boy, dude. And so
That's G.
So that's what got me into skateboarding. And I used to go to his house. He would have like old like Bones Brigade video, Band One, stuff like that, and everything. That's where I watched the old GNS video, like everything. We would go over there, watch Skate TV, and dude killed it on vert. And still today, when I go back to Pensacola, he still kills it on the bowl. He's like us, don't skate as much as he used to, but he still kills it. And so that's where I grew up. And then I just learned, like, I wouldn't skate with people. I always skate by myself because I didn't feel like comfortable skating with people. So I learned and taught myself how to skate and ollie. And I used to stack up like boards like up high and just ollie over and practice.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I feel like if you're a skater, you're fucking. How many boards can you ollie, bro?
I did 5.
You did 5?
Yeah.
I honestly think the most I ever got was like 6. Maybe 7.
That's good.
I honestly, but like, dude, my hops like died, dude. I feel like all my best jumps came when I was like early kid. But then, when I started getting closer to the end of 20s, it was like I can't jump up shit anymore. That was so bummed. I was jumping up was, dude, Steve Shipler.
Yeah.
That guy can ollie over anything, bro. If you just put in his name and watch any of his parts.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely look it up.
High ass ollies.
Oh yeah. And so I would just teach myself how to skate and everything. And then, I mean, I used to go, I mean, I was still a skate rat, but I mean, I would be skate rat. I would be like, I'd do my homework and be out and about till like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning to skate in the streets and stuff
Hell
like that.
Yeah.
And everything. And my mom would like take my board from me, lock it up in the car, and then I'll steal the keys and get the board out of the car and go skate.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
So that's what, Yeah, that's how I grew up.
Tight, man. That's badass. So your board was always with you. You were always shredding.
Yeah.
Dude, Pensacola, I actually have been there.
Oh, yeah?
And I went to this music festival called the Luna Fest.
Oh.
It was fucking sick. It was on the White Sand Beach.
Oh, it wasn't on Pensacola Beach or Destin or?
Dude, it had like a crab shack right on the beach. I don't know. It was like.
Oh, that's Pensacola Beach then. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Pensacola Beach with the White Sand Beach.
Yeah.
Hella jellies in the fucking water, bro.
Yep.
I was tripping. I was on the beach because it was a music festival, right? So I got flown out there with one of my sponsors. It was a Disney Eyewear, this like sunglass company, and they were like, "Yeah, come out here and just hang out." And I was like, "All right." So I just hung out at the tent and would just like go watch the shows and shit. But I was so fucking hot, bro, and I like went up to the water. I'm just like looking. I'm like, how is nobody in the water? I don't get this. and I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go over there. And like I went in, and I was like, oh shit, it's like bath water.
Yeah.
Do you need another beer, dude? I'll just go get you one. Here, hold
cool?
on. Yeah.
You can tell this is homie stuff right here. How you doing, Carl?
Hey, thanks for your beer there.
Yeah, no problem, man. Give me a little cheers there, brother.
All right.
You.
All right.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good.
Minor.
Oh my gosh, dude! What, come on, man.
Sorry, guys. Fucking.
Good luck.
This fool was pouring his beer into the other beer, and I was like, bro, I'll just go get you a beer because we have like some.
Hey, that's what homies do.
Dude, no, I'm about it. I'm about it. It's just like, homie.
Salute again,
There's
brother.
brand new ones
Cheers.
in the fridge. Salute. Fuck yeah, guys. But dude, yeah, I fucking got in that water and it was like fucking bath water. I was like, what the hell? Why is it so hot? And then I like dip my head and I look up and I see this sign, dude, and it says like, look out for this. And it was basically like some jellies. And then I looked in the water and I was like, oh, there's like plastic over there. And like, I looked and I was like, what the dude? And then like 6 of them were surrounding me, but like I could walk in. Like I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, what's up with these jellies?
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, they got manta rays up there too.
What's that one?
It's like it's part of the jellyfish family.
It's a bigger one, right?
Yeah, they look like balloons.
Okay, yes.
And they have tentacles coming down.
Those ones will electrify the shit out of you.
They'll fuck you up, dude. They'll fuck you up, dude.
They can kill you, right?
I mean, a way to cure it is someone peeing on you.
Okay, but what about the little jellies right there on Pensacola?
Oh, they'll screw you up too. I seen them big, dude. I seen them like that big.
Dude, it freaked me the fuck out. I was walking on the beach and you seen a couple of them just like sit like dead or whatever on the water.
Oh, we used to put sticks in them, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, those jellies. It just looks hella. It looks like a big ass loogie on the fucking beach.
You didn't step on one, did you?
Hell no, I didn't step on one. Nah,
they'll
bro.
Screw you up, dude. But the water up there, because it's the Gulf of Mexico, so it's like stale water basically. So it just sits there.
It's flat.
Super salty.
Carl, I took him over there one time, dude.
Ass water.
It's fun out there though, dude. The white sand beaches.
Oh, if you went down the way a little bit, you would have seen like white.
The sand dunes.
Oh, you saw them?
Dude,
yeah.
So the Weezer played one night. So Weezer was like a headliner, Big Boy, fucking Jane's Addiction. Dude, it was a lit fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
And, dude, that's why when you said Pensacola, I have like fond memories from this fucking trip, dude. Like, I got off the plane, went to a Matt and Kim show, didn't even know this band. And, fucking... all of a sudden, the dude who we went out there with lived there, and he fucking just handed me a joint. We're just standing there. I had like a beer in my hand. It's like sunset on this white sand beach. I'm like, this is the fucking one of the sickest moments of my life. He handed me a joint. I was like, fuck yeah. And they're just like getting it. And I was just like, dude, this is like unreal. That's like when you're Pensacola. So for me, Pensacola is like forever.
Well, what people don't know, Pensacola was like, it's like huge for the music scene. Like I remember growing up, we used to go to this bar, this punk rock place called Night Owl, and that's where I seen like No Doubt when they first came about.
Sick.
L7 back in the not No Doubt, L7 back in the day when she first came out. Green Day when before they became what they were. NoFX. Henry Rollins back in the day.
Sick. You saw Henry Rollins? Yeah. Damn. Did you do like his spoken word?
Yep. No, this is when he was singing.
Oh, for like Bad Religion?
Yeah.
Sick.
No, he was on Black Flag.
Black Flag. Sorry,
Black
my
Flag.
flag. My fault. Same. Yeah.
It's the same thing. Black
I was
Flag.
thinking. Yeah. My bad.
So Pensacola was like, and Guar, I seen Guar when they first, well, not first, but when they used to play there. So Pensacola was like huge for it because, people think it was like a small redneck town, small city, but it's not. It's like, has so much culture there that's it's crazy.
Dude, they had some like Louisiana band type, like brass band that was just getting after it. One of the bars right there on the beach is like, we'd go, like the first night I went out there was no festival, or it was no, the second night I was out there, we went to this thing. That's what I meant. We went to this thing, and there was like this bar, and they were just fucking getting after it. And I was like, dude, is this because of the music festival? They're like, no, this is just normal.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's crazy. But the sand dunes, sorry, I totally like stopped that story.
Did you ever have a mudslide?
No.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
What is it?
It's basically ice cream with
the
alcohol.
dessert?
It's like,
Yeah,
it's,
I've had that.
It's liquor. But that's where it originally started, was in Pensacola, mudslides.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the Pensacola.
Mudslides, it's like, it's basically like ice cream with alcohol in it. And
Like
you
ice
just
cream
drink.
sandwich?
No, it's a drink.
Oh.
You just
Like a
get fucked.
milkshake?
Yeah, it's kind of like a milkshake with liquor. Adult
Okay.
milkshake.
All right.
So when I go back, I always get mudslides. Like, oh, give me a mudslide, dude. Like $3, dude.
Dude, I get a lava flow every time I'm in Hawaii.
Oh, I like those.
Dude, I
Yeah.
fuck with those hard. It's like the most tourist drink you can get, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let me get one of those, son. Yeah, give me a big ass pineapple. I want the biggest one. But dude, those fucking sand dunes, just to bring it back to that real quick, fucking the lead singer of Weezer went and like jumped on that
What?
and fucking like they arrested him because they were like, apparently you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't.
What's the deal with
They're just nationally protected from the, it's like this Florida thing. Well, back in the day, we used to go get our old skateboards and sand dune down them with old skateboards and stuff like that. But I think now they made them like a preserve, kind of, like Florida preserve, like it's
National park thing.
yeah.
Interesting. Why? What's the significance? Just because the way that it is?
This is the way it is. Because what it is because they stop a lot of the wind and storms and stuff. Because hurricanes come there so many times, get hit. I think it was, I don't remember the last one, but just wiped out that whole entire beach.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's crazy. I didn't know that sand dunes had that much significance.
Yeah. Especially,
Wow.
Well, you don't see that much in Florida, the sand dunes at all. It's only like Pensacola. There's a whole like road you take that goes always around, just nothing but sand dunes always around. But it depends on the area where you go. There's some that are like protected, and there's some that are not.
Interesting.
It's weird.
Huh.
It's Florida.
Dude, Florida.
It's Florida, dude.
Florida.
Whenever people go to Florida, it's like, if I say something, it's just Florida, dude. That happens every day, dude.
Dude.
No big deal.
Dude, the Jorge Masvidal is from Florida, and he fucking killed it yesterday in this fight that I was watching on UFC. Knocked out this fool.
Is that
in
the
1
dude?
second.
Is that the dude they picked up and walked out?
Yeah.
Why did they walk him? I was trying.
Bro. No. That's John Jones.
Oh.
Dude, this dude, Jorge Masvidal, he's from like Miami.
Uh-huh.
Or that's where he trains from out of, at least. I think he's from there. And he fucking just ran at this fool. Bah! Just fucking nose all up in his dude's head. Because he went for like the shoot. Like he's a wrestler. And he went for the shoot to like go down. And Jorge Masvidal knew he was going to like go down. And he fucking just ran up and kneed him in the fucking face. Or like the side of the neck or something right here.
Oh.
And he went
Lights
out. He
out.
was out as soon as he got hit. And he was like straight up just planked.
Snoring.
There was another fighter. They were showing like all the other fighters' reactions to watching it live, and they're just like, "Oh fuck!" And he brought planking back. And the body just went stiff, like, super, and then he just got knocked a couple more times. He's just out. Just
Why they carry that other fighter out?
John Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude was fucking his leg up. This guy, his name's Thiago Santos. He's this Brazilian like professional Muay Thai kickboxer. And he was fighting the champ. That's John Jones. He's a lightweight. He fucking was fighting the champ. His fool was just kicking the inside of his leg and kicking his calf.
It was a Jones guy?
Yeah, John Jones, the
Damn.
champ. And he fucking just, dude, you could see it on the side of his leg, bro. His leg was just coming out like a huge welt.
Ooh.
And then like same thing on the back of his leg.
Damn.
They went at it. Like it was a tough fight for both. It went to decision. Nobody got knocked out. But Full was
Who won?
John Jones.
Really?
Yeah, he's a champ. Dude, 3 title defenses in like 9 months.
Damn.
7 months.
See,
7 months.
I'll just stick to skateboarding.
Bro, that fool's a fucking
Right.
G, dude. It's so crazy. But yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy, dude. I'll just stick to skateboarding.
Yeah.
What I know.
Oh, but Jorge Masvidal, that's what we were saying. Florida, he's from Florida, and he's just like, he was on I think Joe Rogan, and he was talking about how Florida is. And he's like, yeah, man, it's just, he's like, sometimes you go into a part of Florida, they don't even speak English. He's like, they just be speaking Spanish. Like, it's like, what?
Yeah.
You don't even know where you're at sometimes.
Or you end up in Florida where you're like, oh, I should not be here. Got a bunch of rednecks around you.
Oh, what? Dude, what's it like growing up there? Is it just...
I mean, I grew up in Pensacola, Florida. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I remember, I don't know if you remember, but that's where all the abortion clinics were bombing and stuff like that was in Pensacola.
What?
I remember when my high school, this black guy got expelled because he had like a, back in the day where people used to wear the African, whatever, chain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like, they wouldn't allow it and they spinned him. And then this kid, or no, he didn't get spinned, but this, he got whatever in trouble. And then this white guy brought a Confederate flag to school, and he got spinned. And so like,
What?
yeah, it was crazy.
I'm super confused.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. And so what happened with that whole story is, so I was going to school, they tell you be careful because you had that KKK on one side and you had the Black Panthers on one side just because of that.
This is at your school?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's heavy.
And we used to skate this places where, there used to be like some of these, like this office place where there's one abortion place that always got bombed and tortured and death threats and stuff. But they had a sick ass gap there, so we used to skate there. And then you have Bible Belt people over here that like, oh, you're going to hell, like yelling at parents going in there, have abortion clinics, and then you had KKK people. Dude, it's crazy.
That sounds way too hectic.
While you're trying to skate the gap?
Yeah, that's going on while you're trying to do a kickflip the gap or something like
Yeah,
that?
they'll be yelling at you and stuff, and all that stuff. So we would skate the gap, and I mean, it's just
heavy.
You just adapt to it, and you're just kind of like that. And then I remember one time we were at Night Owl, and these bunch of rednecks pulled up just to fight people, and they just rolled up and start.
Rednecks?
Yeah, just start beating up people. Dude, it's Pensacola, dude. That's
Dude,
how.
what the fuck?
It's just that's just how it is, and like, I mean, one time we were skating in a school called Suter. It was like a sick gap. It's like a elementary school with like metal ledges and everything, and this cop pulls up and we're skating. He pulls us over. He's a total dick, dude. And then he was like just being a dick about everything. And then I looked at him, and I was probably like 17, 16 or something. I just looked at him and said, hey, man, would you rather us be on the streets to doing drugs, shooting, killing people, or getting in trouble? He's like, yeah. Straight face looking at like how I'm looking at you. He's like, yeah, give me a reason to shoot you.
Whoa.
So that's how it was. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Like skaters in Pensacola, skating the streets, we always got harassed. We always by rednecks, cops. Like I remember one time we were skating downtown. It was Martin Luther King parade, and we're getting rocks thrown at us because we're skating. White kids skating on Martin Luther King, we're getting rocks thrown at us. We're like, dude, we gotta get out of here.
They're just jealous because they can't skate.
Dude, I was in New York one time, and this kid, Aaron Harrington, was showing us around, and he like took us through Harlem, and just like we were skating this one ledge, and they were like whistling at us or like starting to like, I don't think they were throwing anything at us, but they were like letting us know like, hey, get the fuck out of here. And
Yeah.
Harlem, and we were in Harlem, yeah. And Aaron's like, okay, we gotta go. Like I was like, okay, cool. But he took us around. That was kind of the same thing. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I've never like been in a neighborhood where I had to kind of like watch out like that. I mean, I don't think at least, but that is New York City. Mm-hmm. New York's a whole different beast.
But Pensacola has changed. It got better. I mean, it's not as crazy as it was back in the day. I go back, visit my mom and stuff, but it's chill.
Mom's still out there?
Yeah, mom's still out there.
That's tight.
Yeah, so it's still chill, and like, they're building a skate park there. That's going to be pretty sick. I mean, they're making it bigger and better. So I mean, it's not as crazy as it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, dude, that's sick. Well then, but I wanted to bring it back to basically the art show and the premiere again. I just wanted to ask, like, how did you guys come to meet, like, Cab and Shuriken and having all these people involved? I mean, what went into planning all that and basically kind of making this the next month of promotion and events and making, like, giving back? what went into that? How did you meet everybody? Stuff like that.
Well, I knew Shriekin when he was like a young kid. So I mean,
Oh, sick.
Or a young jit.
A young jet.
When he was a young kid, like back in the day with Kong Ling and Paul and all those guys. So that's how I met Shriekin. And then Jeremy was through him.
Yeah, Orange County heads.
Okay.
So I know more of the Orange County heads up there. Tommie's got the SD on lock and Florida on lock.
Yeah, Chris Markovich, that was crazy.
Oh, I grew up with him, with Ricky B. and Baum and all those guys. So
Sick.
I knew Chris for a long time and stuff.
Dude, he actually, I never like met him when he got involved with Dism, the sunglass eyewear, or sunglasses, I should say. But he made like a ring for them, and he made it like out of wood or something like that. And I was just like, I'd be like, yeah, Chris Markovich made this. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how did he do that? But it was fucking pretty cool. And then how did you meet Cab?
Cab, I think I met him a couple times at like art shows, events and stuff like that. And then I think one day I saw him at California Skates TF skate park. There was some event going on, and I talked to him. It was with him and Tony Hawk, and I talked to him, and I was like, hey, we got this, just gave him the speech about our show and what we're doing and stuff. And I was like, we would love to have you on our show. So he was on our show for season 1, episode 11. So if you go back to the archives of E360 TV, you'll find it.
Sick. Nice plug.
And the channel's called True Skateboard Mag channel. So you gotta look on that. So yeah. So we had him on the channel.
Under Extreme Sports.
Extreme Sports. E360 TV.
Nice.
But yeah, so we had him on there, and he did a really good job on the interview. It was awesome. And then
Tony Hawk or Cab? Cab, okay.
I would love to have Tony Hawk.
Oh.
Every time I see him, I was like, hey, let's get you on the show.
There you go.
So it's kind of hard. And but yeah, so when the art show came along, when our 9-year anniversary, because we haven't done anything like event wise in like 5 years. I think our last one was a video premiere that we did at
Sector 9.
Sector 9, yeah.
Oh damn, Bread Bowl? Like
Yeah.
the original? Was it the new one or was it the old one back on Miramar?
The new one on top of the hill.
Yeah, up in
Yeah.
Claremont.
Yeah.
That one's tight too.
Yeah, so we did that. That was our last one. It was like how we used to do skate videos back in the day.
We try to do one video a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we do, we find skaters who who kill it or good or unknown skaters, and we tell them straight up, all right, this is what you got to do. You got to film your 2-minute part. You get your filmer, you pick your own music, and you edit it. And
Gangster.
then you email it to us. So we have skaters from the United States to all the ways up to Israel.
Yeah, the Israel.
Yep.
Dude.
And so they would send their videos, and then we edit everything together. Then we have a homie montage and put it all in there. And then we do video premieres from all around the world, from Israel to Europe to the United States and stuff. So skate shops would do the video premieres for us. And then we get companies to sponsor it, and then they send products out to them for the premiere to give out to people and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
So that was like a once a year thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so that was our last one, was at Sector 9
A few years ago.
5 years ago.
Dang,
5 years ago.
time flies. Wow.
Yeah. So it was time, it was time for us to do it because we wanted to be here, and when I moved back here about 5 years ago, out from Florida, I wanted to be brought the company more out here to closer so that we both can work together.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was kind of hard, me being in Florida, he being here, trying to work everything together. But so I wanted to bring back here, build it up more and more and more. And so we did. And so me and Carl was like, what do you want to do for our 9-year anniversary? You want to do a photo art show? Yeah, let's do it.
Sick.
So basically it's us, our crew, Tyler, Micah, Aaron, Blair Hess, who's been with us since day one, Carl, and then Cab. Then I hit up Shriekin and Cab and Markovich and Jeremy Ray.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. I was like, I can't believe fucking Jeremy Ray's right there. I saw that on Instagram. I was all, whoa.
Yeah.
Frontside 360, fucking sports arena.
Exactly.
Dude.
And that
Crack
big
board.
water tower gap. Gnarly.
Dude, the water. Oh, the fucking ollie?
Yeah.
Dude.
From water tower to water tower.
Heavy. Yeah, dude, I feel like fools don't even know about that nowadays. You got to make sure
No.
people never forget.
Oh, people still talk to it because on our last Friday, someone came up to him and talked about the water tower.
It's like, dude, what was that like, bro?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so we got those guys, and then Yeah, Cab was kind of like, I asked Cab, hit him up, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. So
Sick.
So I
That's
was pretty
badass.
hyped.
That's fucking badass. I'm stoked. So everybody, there's like Elliot Murphy and stuff coming down.
Yep. Errol Murphy's going to come down. I think Sammy might come down. York's going to come down. So a lot of LA heads. And also, too, we got a pop-up shop, too.
Pop-up shop.
So Ray Bros and what's the other?
Brujeria Skateboards.
And those guys are going to come up and have their products there to either sell or, give away swag or whatever like that.
Fuck yeah.
And
That's
stuff,
tight.
and stuff. So
And when is all this going down? Like what time?
5 to 10, but we all know skateboard time.
So it's like 6, 7.
Yeah.
6, 7 to 10.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm still getting a session in.
Yeah.
That's this Friday,
fucking-
right?
Yeah, this Friday.
It's coming
yeah.
Friday, and it's going to be in Ocean Beach.
Yeah, a Culture Brewery and an OB on Newport.
Fuck yeah.
And
I love going there.
And those guys will be there. I know Shrikan's going to be there. Cab just asked me if he can sell prints again. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Jeremy's going to come down. And Markovich might, but I know he's out in PA doing something with BAM, doing his family life out there. So
For sure.
he might show up. But everybody else will be there.
Damn, is Jeremy Ray coming again?
Yep.
Damn.
And Cab again.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's going to be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but I mean, all this sounds super sick, but I mean, in everything you guys have been saying have been absolutely positive about this experience. Has there been any negative things, like struggles that you faced in doing an online publication?
I don't know. What do you think, Carl?
Maybe the website crashing, the mobile site
God,
crashing a
yeah,
lot.
Yeah. And finding people who are serious about
Being part of the crew.
being part of the crew, because we deal with a lot. I would say that's more than negative than like website crashing and
That's probably normal stuff, huh?
that's normal. But mainly, I think the more negative, stressful thing is probably like finding the right people that fit the crew.
yeah.
'Cause,
People that are passionate.
For sure.
Not all talk.
Yeah.
don't give too many excuses.
Yeah.
You down, you down.
Yeah. To do
Get work done and have fun.
Fuck yeah.
Because what we tell these, we don't tell these people, oh, you're going to be famous, you're going to be this, you're this. What we basically tell them is, hey, this is what we're about fun and love and supporting skateboarding and supporting your scene. And the main thing we tell them, there's no money. It's all your intern.
We don't make any money. And if
We
we
don't make
do, it's like a couple $100 a year, and we use that probably to
Make t-shirts.
renew the site.
Renew the site,
Yeah.
buy some little things, do some T-shirts,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, Carl has his own business. He does photography. I do Grubhub on the side. I make good money doing that. So I mean, that's it.
Dude, that's fucking legit.
Yeah.
Dude.
So that would be the hardest, I'd say, Carl. What do you think?
Yeah.
Finding good people.
Finding good people to
They're
fucking
they're
be down.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm down for the cause. For the love of it.
Fucking
Exactly.
A. Dude, well, fucking A, guys. I can't wait to actually go and see all this. I mean, the fact that you guys are having Shuriken and having all these dudes who are down to make a super awesome event come to life. I mean, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that fucking everybody's pumped. All the homies are stoked. Gonna see a new cool like pro part, and then fucking get to see like 5 minutes of amazing footy. I bet you it's all Switch too.
I watched it. It was sick.
You watched it already?
Yeah, I
Damn, you
watched
already
it.
saw the exclusive.
I have to.
Dude. Was it
And then people get to see the show. So you get to premiere this. So that's the first thing we premiered our show. We never premiered it before. So you get to see how the show works and stuff like that too. So
what for people who might be listening, what time is the actual video gonna start? If the event starts at 5, is the video getting shown at 5 or
8?
8.
What's skateboard time?
So 9?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So maybe between 8 and 10,
8
the
and 10.
video will show.
Between 8 and 9.
Between 8 and 9. Okay. So that'll be I figured that. Yeah. Or it depends on what skaters you're hanging out with. It could be like 3 hours.
Exactly.
Dude, my homie Kevin, he fucking made like a back when Instagram was like first starting, he made like this Instagram thing, and it was like animal style skateboarding, 3 hours late, right on time. It's like-
Yep.
And it was like he had like a guy who had like a fucking like a tie or whatever. He was like a businessman, and the guy's like looking up at his watch, and it's like 3 hours late, right on time. It's like so it's like depend on what skateboarding, or you could ride with the dudes from Gullwing, and they show up fucking 15 minutes early. Like, you ready to go? Shit. Nah, bro, I ain't even packed. Dude, that's tight. But well, fuck, guys, we've did a fucking hour, and I have a hard stop, so it's not 8 o'clock yet.
Well, before you go,
dude,
me and Carl got you a present.
Dude,
this is from Tap Shack and PB. They make their home brew all their kombucha right there in PB.
Oh, sick.
So this flavor is called Ghostberry. So
Ghostberry?
They put ghost peppers in it.
Sick.
So the first batch was super, super hot.
Yeah.
But this one's chill.
This was chill.
So this is from me and Carl.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us on the show.
There's some stickers too.
Dude, yes. Fuck yeah. Dude, I still have a skateboard, and I'm going to fucking put it on there. Dude, that's badass, bro. Thank you so much.
Some True Skateboard Mag stickers so you could do some guerrilla marketing.
Oh, dude. Of course.
And then if you ever want to interview these guys, because they also do, they brew their own coffee too.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Is this in PB?
Their main shop is in OB.
OB.
But their brewing station is like in PB.
Okay.
Ooh, and then if you go on Fridays, they do for Tuesday and Fridays they do $2 off grills.
What?
Yeah.
Grills?
Or not grills.
Growlers?
Growlers.
I was like, wait, grills? I was like, what are they grilling over there?
But it's chill. It's a chill spot, dude. And so, me and Carl talked. I was like, let's give him some kombucha, you know.
Damn, that's fucking tight, dude. I love kombucha. I hella do. I'll be getting my microbiome on fucking in check, son. I gotta get my kombucha. That's exactly why I drink it. But fuck yeah, guys. Well, dude, I'm fucking gonna blast it. Please give me any information I can to help like promote your the skate event. Let people know where they can see it. I really hope everybody comes out. And fuck. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Where can the people find you?
Me personally?
Yeah. Like, or
Probably.
at True Skateboard Mag or whatever. Or like, if they want to see your photos or whatever.
Or he has his own little page on there called Cali Carl Corner.
Yeah, I got that on the True Skateboard Mag site, and then I got Carpentier Photography on Instagram. Then I got Food Photo Bros on Instagram. That's all my food photography.
Damn.
And I got Kung Fu Graphics on Instagram. That's all the graphic vinyl stuff.
He's a hustler,
Dude, yeah, you got hella pages. How do you do all that?
Well, Food Photo Bros is like a new thing that me and Carl is doing.
Yeah.
What is that?
So like that's like where I do all the professional food photography, and then if someone like one of these restaurants don't know what social media is, then we can hook them up with their social media and do posts for them.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Entrepreneurs, man.
Dude, you get it. Entrepreneurs, fucking get after it, son. I love the hustle.
Got it.
I love the hustle. I love the heart. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Tommie, tell me where they can find you. You didn't say anything.
Oh, me? You can find me at trueskateboardmag.com. I mean, I basically do the live show stuff, so you find me on that. Watch me on shows on e360tv.com. Watch Carl's shows Roast Beef. And then a live show, like I said, just go to Skateboard channel or True Skateboard Mag channel. You know, click it on there. You'll see us on there. You can find me on Zamfam 2375, and find me at bars at Open Bar drinking some pitchers of beer, dude.
Yeah, sick. Well, fuck yeah! Thank you so much, guys, and I'll definitely be seeing you next Friday.
Hell yeah,
you.
G.
Let me get some.
All
Yes.
right. Yeah, homie.
Yes.
Thank you, G.
All right,
Looks.
guys. Peace.
Peace.